Now, I'm going to talk about it later on, but we used to run the wing back counter solely over the tackle, and it was an off tackle type of play, be 82 wing back counter. As of late, I'm guessing probably the last 5 or 6 years, whenever we run wing back counter, we really like to almost exclusively hit over the center's tail. It's easier for our back. He doesn't have to hit all the way out over the tight end and the tight end's block. He can really get his shoulder square and hit right down the heart in the middle on that midline and read the block a little easier. But if you could take a look there, the coaching point in green at the top, and I think I can let me get my turn on my laser pointer here. I think you can see that up here at the top. The wing back, he's going to open. All right, and he's going to get depth as he opens. So literally, in this stance here, he would open with his right foot. He's going to turn and face in toward the ball and the quarterback. He's going to then cross over. All right, so he would cross over here with his left foot to get and gain more depth of about another yard. Like I said, he could cheat his alignment. He could actually align back further so that he can make sure that he's going to hit this and get the ball off the fullback's tail, and he wants to have his shoulder square to the line of scrimmage so he can hit right over the center's rear end there. And of course, he's going to, like I said, take the ball. We do a table and a stopper. He's going to take the ball on the hip as opposed to where the fullback normally takes and receives the handoff with, thumb in his sternum. His pinky's on his belt buckle, and he's going to roll over the ball. Our halfbacks take it with a table and a stopper that allows him to get closer to the quarterback and give us a little more of a proximity fake, give us a little more of a close mesh so that it's hard for the defense to read it. Now, our fullback here in red, and our fullback's going to take cross block steps or belly steps, all right? So normally when he takes cross blocks and belly steps, he's going to end up crossing over the inside foot of the tackle as he gets the ball. So his first step then is a lead. So he's going to lead with his left foot. He's going to cross over with his right foot here. He's not gaining any ground toward the line of scrimmage. I think that's important for us to say again. It's not on a down step. He's not attacking the line of scrimmage flat and fast. He's moving laterally. So he leads with his left foot, a lateral step, crosses over with his right, and now then he's going to attack the line of scrimmage, and he's going to end up blocking the first defender off of that tight end as he pulls on our wing back counter. He's going to block here with his left shoulder. So those are the instructions here in the red for our fullback. Now our quarterback, you can see our coaching points for him are: you going to reverse pivot deep? All right. So a reverse pivot means now he's going to push off his left foot and he's going to pivot with his right foot over the midline, and that dashed line here running through the ball, that's the midline, and he's going to push off his left foot, a step over that midline with his right foot, 12 inches. He's about a foot over that midline, all right? And then his second step's going to continue toward the fullback at a 45-degree angle, and then he's going to put the ball in the belly of the fullback, and then he's going to step behind him on his third step, and then as he rides that fullback into the line of scrimmage, he's going to hand that ball back to that halfback, right? As he comes off, that halfback comes off the fullback's tail. Now, our quarterback, the big thing here is the quarterback, of course, must get depth. Don't be short, all right? Push off that left foot and drive back as you're getting depth away from the line of scrimmage. So that's the backfield action that we're talking about. It's cross block or belly, all right, to the fullback that we're trying to fake here. Now, we do run a lot of it, all right? So as you can see here in this next screen, we are a heavy down team. Now, down is different than cross block. Down is a fast play with the fullback, attacking the line of scrimmage. Now the handoff's made on the line of scrimmage, as opposed to when we're running cross block or belly, that handoff's made off the line of scrimmage, all right? So when we first started running it now, we ran it almost exclusively to a tight end. All right. And we ran it over 82. Our tight end is the two-man in the offense. So we called it 82 wingback counter. So our halfback, as he received the ball from the quarterback here, he was trying to find the tight end's rear end. He's going to hit it there. It's power blocking. All right. It's traditional power blocking, which means we're going to get a double team at the point of attack. We're going to get a kick out by the guard at the point of attack, and we're going to get someone pulling through, which that would be the tight end through the hole. Traditional type of power blocking. All right. Um, as you can see, though, against a 5 and a 9, really, that's sometimes tough. And that halfback, after he gets it, has to, I mean, he's got to hit out there quite a ways, all right? And it didn't sometimes allow him to get his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage because that's a long way to go from here all the way out to the tight end to run the. We still run it sometimes, all right? But like I said, now we've become almost exclusively, we want to hit that wing back counter over the midline or over the center's tail. So this is how it would be blocked in an even front, as you can see here. Again, so it would be 82 wing back counter. We're going to trap the first man on or outside our two man, just like up here. Here's the two man. He's the first man on or outside of him. We're going to trap that guy. So here in the this look, this even front defense, this 4-4 type of defense here, we're going to still trap the first man on, and that 7 technique or that inside shade is still considered on the tight end. We're going to trap the first man on or outside him. That's the end. We're going to double the next man. All right, so we're going to double that 3 technique or that 2-eye or that 2 in the 4-4 defense here with the tight end, or I'm sorry, with the tackle and the guard. We kick out the end with the guard and we pull the tight end through there. These guys are still, of course, doing their cross block fake here. But like I said, it's tough sometimes against a 9 and a 5 to run that. All right, so let's go to just the tight end side. Now here's 83 wing back counter. All right. Now we still run 83 wing back counter to a tight end. All right. And I'm going to show you later on 83 wing back counter to the spread inside. This is just one hole shorter. All right. So as you can see against that 5 and the 9 that we had in our last picture. If I could go back there, let me see if I can get back there. That 5 and the 9, which makes it kind of tough. All right. Here, we still have a 5 and a 9, but we're going to hit it one hole shorter. We're going to run at the bubble. All right, we're going to try to run at the bubble when we run the wing back counter. That's our thought. There seems to be a bigger hole there. So 83 wing back counter. So here's the 3-man. All right, 80 is our action in the backfield. The 3 is the point of attack. That's the tackle. Our rules states this, really. We are going to trap, right? The first man on or outside the 3. That's that guy. He's on or outside. We're going to trap. We're going to double the next guy in on the line of scrimmage. That's the nose guard. That's still power type blocking, power type scheme. All right. And we're going to kick that man out or trap him with the guard. And then the tight end's going to wall off and come through. Right. That's 83. So we like that because now we're getting closer. Now there's the double team, and we're going to tell our halfback or any ball carrier in our wing T offense that you're going to stay tight to the down block or the double team. Almost in any offense, you hear that, right? Stay tight to the double team, stay tight to the down block. So now we're getting close to that center's tail that we want here. And this is a quicker type play. It's a faster type play. And we really like the fact that our halfback gets in there with these shoulders square and he can really hit it toward the goal line as opposed to having to take it out here across the formation. So here's what it would look like, 83 wing back counter versus an even front. All right. Now, like I said, the normal rule was we're going to trap, right? The first man on or outside the 3. Well, and double the next man in. Well, we could do that. We could actually do that, and you would see that, right? If we wanted to do that, the 4 or the guard could post up on that tackle, and then our tackle could come down on that defensive tackle there and create the double team that we want inside the 3, and we could still kick the end out with the guard, right? And we bring the tight end around and hit and be able to get the backer who comes over the top there. That'd be a great play. And we can do that. All right. But if you see down here, we check B gap. We've told our guys now that we really want to trap the man in B gap. If there's a B gap defender, we want to trap that man and that guy outside there so that we can get our halfback, right? We can get our halfback over the center. Now, if you guys don't want to do that and you still want to hit outside of the guard and take your halfback out there, you can do it. We can do it too. It might depend on game plan. But if this guy's going to be in a 3 and outside and he's really heavy into that B gap, man, we really want to hit it over the center here. And I have film of this on the presentation. It's going to show this halfback hitting it right over the center here. So we would just check B gap because it does break our rules here, right? Like I said, if it's 83 wing back counter, We're going to trap the first man on or outside the three. Well, we've broken the rule here because now our tackle is going to block out, the tight end blocks out, right? And we're going to trap the next man in because we're going to check B gap to a 3 and a 5. All right. Hopefully that makes sense to you. I think it will as we go on here because, like I said, the whole premise is what we want to hit that halfback over the center as much as we can. We think it's a better play, a quicker play, a more effective play.